Dental Fuel, the podcast that focuses on what no one else is talking about: mistakes. The dental world is full of before and afters, and no one is talking about the middle. Dental Fuel brings you the unspoken in between. Dental Fuel is brought to you by Ignite DDS Coaching, empowering dentists to build self-determined futures. Together, we're shaping the next generation of leaders in dentistry. Dr. Willey provides some invaluable advice gleaned from years of practice and mentorship. He emphasizes the significance of enjoying the journey in dentistry, but I'll let him tell you. Let's tune in. You have shared some great mistakes and some advice along the way as well, too. I am curious of some additional thoughts that you might have and some expert advice that you'd like to share with myself and with our listeners today.
Well, I had a mentor years ago tell me about the journey of life, and it's very important to enjoy your journey in dentistry, because if you don't enjoy the journey, you're going to hate the ending, because you get there and it's done. So my advice to people is just enjoy the journey. Every time I see an associate, how's the journey? Are you getting to where you want? Are you learning new things? Are you growing? And I think that's one of the things that we have to enjoy the journey, and we have to be uncomfortable being uncomfortable. We have to be in that state where there's times where things don't feel right. We have to fight through it. And as the samurai says, and the day came when it was more painful to remain the same than to change. We all have to change eventually. And dentistry is changing with technology and how patients view us. And I think there's a great opportunity if people really enjoy the journey and understand what their goals are. And, they're just, it's a great profession. It gives us an opportunity really to have great memories with our family and our friends, and also allows us to really kind of make a difference in our community.
Very well said. I think that there are many in our profession who may no longer enjoy their journey, may no longer feel fulfilled. Mm-hmm. What is your advice to them?
Look at what's frustrating you. Are there ways to solve some of those problems, or is it time to move on? Because there are times to move on, and there will be a time in my life when it's time to move on also. But, find what's frustrating you. Is there a way to solve that? Sit down with your friends, sit down with your significant other and talk about it. Is it just working fewer hours? Is it working fewer days and feeling refreshed? Is it bringing on an associate to free you up so you can do more of the things you enjoy doing? But I don't have all the answers. All I do is I analyze things, and I try and figure out pathways that I can improve upon myself and help our team members also.
If you could go back in time in your own journey, would you do anything different?
Yes, I would have built my practice that I currently have much sooner in life. But I am one that analyzes and overanalyzes, and but now I understand sometimes you have to take a leap of faith, and I will bet on myself every day, just like I'll bet on my associates that I know that if I put them in the right place, they'll be successful.
Why would you have built this practice sooner?
I just think the opportunity to grow a little bit more and enjoy mentoring the associates earlier in life. I love teaching. And, there was some times where I did have an associate here or there, but for whatever reason, things just didn't work out. But now I really found that these associates, it's a lot of fun if you enjoy mentoring and teaching. And, I think that's all of us enjoy mentoring our patients and our team in some way. So, but I just feel that's the only thing that I could have done this a little sooner, probably would have enjoyed maybe a little bit more of the fruits of my labor, but I'm not complaining now. It's been a great journey, and it's going to continue for a number of years. One of the things I've learned is not to get burnout in dentistry. So I pace my hours, I pace my days. And, the other thing I just encourage people is work on your physical fitness, because it is a brutal profession with our backs, our shoulders, our hearts and things. And we need to stay active so that we can continue to practice for many years.
Where do you see yourself and your practice in the next 10 years?
It will probably at least double, probably triple, I would say. And I see me coming back to visit.
Very, very good. I love that.
I will be
That's
happy
awesome.
to come back and visit.
If our listeners would like to connect with you, what would be the best way?
The best way, if you want to connect, would be doctor, spelled out DOCTOR, at lakesidedentalarts.com. If you send me an email, if I don't answer right away, send it again. Or you can contact the office, 863-382-7676. Leave a message with the front desk team about who you are and what you're interested in, and I'll do my best to return the phone calls within 24 hours.
Dr. Willey, I have greatly enjoyed our conversation and learning about your journey. Do you have any last thoughts for our listeners today?
No, just enjoy the journey, and it's a great profession, and find your passion. That's what I would say.
Well, Dr. Willey, thank you so much for your time, and we'll be sure to include your information in the show notes, and hopefully either myself or our listeners will be able to cross paths with you in the future.
I look forward to it. Have a great day.
You as well. Thank you for joining in our conversation with Dr. Willey. Join us next week where we'll have another guest. Ready to take the next step in your journey? Book an intro call with Ignite DDS Coaching today and level up your future in dentistry.